Hey everyone, Matt here from Native Instruments. Today, I'm going to teach you 3 ways to make your track shine with this new Play Series instrument that blends multi-sample vocals with keys and synth textures, and it's called DUETS. I'll start by showing you a basic music production technique, one every producer should have in their playbook, then go over a more intermediate technique that you've definitely heard before in songs you listen to, and end with an expert level tip to help you transition into different sections of your tracks. Before we jump in, here's a bit about DUETS. This new instrument can give your productions instant shine with a blendable collection of vocals and synths. You can craft confident top lines with Riff and Run presets, add depth with single key harmony progressions, and build story into your songs by triggering different words per key. With built-in hands-on effects, DUETS has everything you need to build your next hit from scratch or add the perfect finishing touches. DUETS includes over 150 tweakable presets of vocals, leads, basses, and pads. Let's check a few out. There are so many ways to use this instrument, and we want to hear what you do with it. For now, let's move on to the first technique. It's basic, but an essential one for any producer. Let's talk about layering, and to do this, we're going to use Complete Control's Chord mode. Let's start by playing this track back. I already have the root note of the progression playing 2 octaves on an instance of DUETS. Let's check that out. This preset is called James World, and I love how it's modulating the filter as the note comes to an end. Inside Complete Control, there's this option right here to go into the scale or arpeggiator mode. And within this mode, you could change the root note. You have different modes or banks. You can also change the chord type. Let's go ahead and select major just to give this a try. If we keep going down, you also have chord mode. Here you could turn on the harmonizer. You could see it set to a 1-3-5, and you have different options here. You can also change the root to control the voicing. Let's see what this sounds like now when I play a major chord. Since our song is in C minor, I'm going to switch it to minor. And this is just a really easy way to get some chords, especially if you're unsure what to play. Let's see what it sounds like before and after. And here's with scale mode on, playing a 1-3-5. You can hear how it instantly levels up my chorus and takes those 2 notes that I was playing and turns it into 6 notes and just brings a whole nother layer of dynamics to the track. What's really cool is you can go a step further and turn on the ARP, which works side by side with the scale mode. You can now hear how it's arpeggiating the notes set by chord mode. Different settings here, you can also just have it arpeggiate the chord. You have different sequences that it can play. Now I'm going to turn the ARP off, but these are just really fun ways to experiment. Next up is a more intermediate technique. A great way to bring some character to your track is by using the vocal Riff and Run presets as a layer under a filter. With another instance of duets, I'm selected on the preset C minor octo uni. Let's trigger some of these Riff and Runs. And what's crazy about this is all I'm doing is hitting one note to trigger these, so you can play multiple notes and chop them up. Let's make our own melody and record this in the track. That sounds awesome. I think this is one of my favorite features because you can get really creative with pairing different runs together and making your own vocal melody. Now, I think this would be great if this were an instrumental track, but one thing I want to do is turn the filter down on the sound itself. That way, if a vocalist is on top, it'll blend well together. Using this macro knob makes it really easy. Let's play it back. The hook is already sounding so much more full with that layer. Now, let's turn into a more advanced technique. Adding a riser to help transition from the verse to the chorus by sampling the first note of the vocal and reversing it into itself. To give you an idea, here's what the transition sounds like as is. It's really not bad, but let's make it better. First thing I'm going to do is duplicate this track. Then we'll copy just the first note and put it on the track. Let's see what that sounds like. From here, I'm going to add a plugin from Native Instruments, which is included with Komplete Now, called Realm. It's a reverb plugin. I'm going to set the decay to around 8 seconds so it reverbs for a long time. The size is at 99%, and we'll turn the mix up to 100%. You can really hear how that reverb just drags out. So now what we're going to do is select just this note and we're going to bounce it as audio. This way I can reverse it. Up here on the left side, we'll hit reverse and then we'll drag it over so it happens before the main vocal comes in. I'm also just going to quickly add some fades to clean everything up. While that sounds great, we can actually take this a step further by taking the reverb we used to make this reverse track and putting it on the reverse track. This way, it will blend into the next part. Sounds great. Let's see what the transition sounded like before we did this. And here's what it sounds like after. And that's Duets. Check it out today at nativeinstruments.com or get it as part of the Komplete Now bundle. Stay tuned for more plugin walkthrough videos to see what comes with Komplete Now and how you can make most of all the included sounds.